Okay guys, we are live. It's Brian Olenek here coming to you from my home, and I'm going to do a quick Q&A in this video, so pay attention. What I'm going to talk about is, do positive affirmations actually work? There's a lot of noise out there that, it's a bunch of rah-rah, and I'll be honest with you, going back a year and a half ago, when I was working as a baker in a restaurant and I was struggling to get by, to pay my bills, I was behind on my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. I didn't believe that affirmations could really work. I honestly thought that the idea of doing an affirmation was just sitting there and kind of imagining yourself doing something, or imagining a Ferrari in your driveway, and all of a sudden, someone will knock on your door and give you the keys to one. And so I thought it was rah-rah, and it really wasn't until I put my ego off to the side, alright, and I realized that my ego and what I thought that I knew wasn't actually what I knew, alright, and it wasn't until I had that little reality check when a person shared with me The Secret and Bob Proctor, and people who are actually making, lots of money, who have been, successful for, 30, 40, 50, 60 years in the business arena. And it wasn't until I looked at them and I realized that, what they did was they changed the way they thought about things. All right, they had daily habitual affirmations that they did to get to where they wanted to be. And so what I did was, instead of grueling, see, my affirmations every single day, and you guys might be able to relate with this, my affirmations, and a lot of people don't know these as affirmations, but they do have affirmations every day. When you get up in the morning and you hit the alarm clock a couple times, okay, and then you dread about going to work, you dread about getting up, you dread about doing the next thing that you have to do, which is usually getting out of bed, and then going and getting a shower, and then going off and driving in your car to work. Well, I always dreaded that in the morning. Every morning I would be exhausted just for the thought and the idea of how horrible work was going to be, how I wasn't going to enjoy it, and I was just going to show up to, just get paid. That's it. All right. And it was just kind of like I was a puppet. And I didn't enjoy, thinking that way. And what ended up happening was, instead of getting up in the morning, after I watched the movie The Secret, and I started to really learn how other people who were successful in business were actually creating their results, I realized that I need to change the way I was creating my affirmations, because that was a negative affirmation I was doing. I was projecting and imagining myself at, having a horrible day, and it was no wonder why every single day it was just negative, and it was just, very, pulling down for me, because I had set myself up for failure. And so what I did was, I changed that. I started to get up every morning, and I started to imagine myself doing a daily affirmation for about 10-15 minutes, and I would sit in the mirror, and sometimes I'd just stand up and change my physiology and say things out loud, but I would imagine myself and visualize myself being successful, quitting my job, successful where I'm building a business and income online to supplement my job income, and I can do what I want to do when I want to do it without someone telling me what to do. And I began to, do this every day, and it took me about a month to where I actually believed I could do it. I believed I could quit my job, but I practiced this affirmation every day in the morning, because the morning is the most important time of the day. Why? Because that's where you can program your brain, and that's where your brain starts turning on, and you start, running your day for the rest of the day. All right. So I started to do that every morning, and a month in, I believed I could start doing it. Then I started taking action. Didn't know the actions to take, but it's funny. Your mind is like a heat-seeking missile. It'll find the way and the outcome that you want to hit, no matter if you don't know the right strategy or not. You will find the process. When you believe you can do it, you can achieve it, all right? So I started to take action relentlessly, day and night. It wasn't easy. It was some hard work, but I believed I could do it, and I was willing to do whatever it took. But I was able to build a full-time income business 3 months after that time, all right? So it took me about 4 months, give or take, because I took a month to believe I could do it, doing those daily affirmations every morning. But after that, it took me 3 months to create a full-time income business, working part-time on the internet. Haven't worked a job since September 12th of 2014. So guys, I hope if anything you get out of this video, it's that if you want to create a daily affirmation for yourself, and if it does work, it does work. All right, I am a testimonial to it actually working, but you have to take action for it to work. You see, at first for me, I didn't believe. All right, I didn't believe in myself, and because I didn't believe, when you don't believe, you won't take action, or you'll take action and you'll give up right away, all right? And that's what had happened to me. So every morning I would start to see and imagine myself achieving things, and at first, when I was visualizing myself, it wasn't easy, it wasn't clear. I couldn't see, smell, taste, touch it, hear it. And it wasn't until 30 days in where I could see, smell, taste, touch, and hear it with all my senses, and I believed with absolute certainty that I was going to be able to build a business online and quit my job. And when I believed I could do it, I took the actions, and I was able to achieve that. So I hope if you get anything out of this video, it's simple. If I can do it, you can do it too, for any aspect of your life. And if you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income through the internet, if you guys are coachable, trainable, willing to learn and work, you want to learn how to use the same system I've used to build a business and income online and win my family and freedom back, then connect with me on my site. Connect with me. It's 123marketingtips.com. Link will be down below. I'll see you guys there, and take care.